Okay, so let's crack down to this review. Goku versus Goku Black. Shall we? Yeah, I think so. So, without further ado, let's summon the Eternal Dragon and crack down with the intro. Hit it!
Double up.
Okay, first off, I want to get off my chest that I did record my review for episode 49, but I was actually 100% down in the dumps because I was actually really, there was a lot of pauses and breaks within the review that there was so much, it would take so much energy for me to edit, so I'll just skip it. I just will say that last week's episode was phenomenal. I really enjoyed last week's episode and I really did enjoy it as much as I am going to say about this episode. So let's go on to do the quick episode recap that I always do with my reviews. So first off, it goes straight into the battle between Goku and Goku Black. And it was a really intense fight, going back and forth. Goku hit the ground, going to Super Saiyan 2 and whatnot. And we get to see a lot of nice little animation of the fight scenes and everything. During this, we learn that the distortion that Trunks left when coming to the past with the time machine is starting to close up, and because of the time ring we found out, all Kaioshins are able to travel through time via a time ring. And Goku Black used this time ring to get back to the past, ended up starting to close up, and it's forcing him to go back to the past. So it ended up the fight very quickly, and it traps Goku Black into the future and keeps him off there. Before he left, he destroyed Trunks' time machine as Trunks, stupidly enough, decided to not put it back in the capsule because obviously for some odd reason Trunks' time machine cannot go into capsule form anymore, even though in Z he kept it in capsule form all his time while he was fighting Cell and everything else. He kept it in the capsule. So I don't know why he didn't do it during this time and leave it out in the open. Yes, I understand that he didn't expect Black to come to the past and everything like that, but it still would have made sense just to make sure to keep it safe and everything. So Black destroys the time machine. It was in fire, so the Pilaf and Co decided to become fire brigades and put out, and it was completely in black. It's completely charcoaled and everything and completely destroyed. Bulma ends up going back into a lab, going crazy, searching everywhere, high and low, and found the capsule, the number 7 capsule, and popped it open, and there we see the time capsule that Cell came back in from his timeline. Now, Dragon Ball Z timeline theory is a bit confusing. There's a lot of guys, including Geekdom, Rimstyle, and everybody in the Dragon Ball Z community that have talked about and hit up about this. But if I remember correctly, that time machine comes from the Cell's future. So I don't think future Trunks will be able to go back to his time period with that time machine, unless Bulma uses the notes and stuff and it can actually recalculate the specific point in time of Trunks or something, or rather, but it's very confusing how everything, and definitely with next week's preview it's very confusing as well. We found out at the end of the episode that Mai is in fact alive. Future Mai is alive. She wakes up. She was just knocked out by the sounds of things and she's actually awoke, and during the preview she confronts Black, and yeah, so there's a lot of things going on here and a lot of explanations. There's even some confirmation that Trunks is partnered up with the adult Mai in his timeline of the younger one, because Goku mentioned it. And that was pretty much the episode. Very comedic, very understandable, getting a bit more information about that. The Kaioshins, the Supreme Kais, can use these time rings to time travel and whatnot. The thing that I never understood is Whis has the ability to go back 3 minutes beforehand. Those 3 minutes, they could have surely went back in 3 minutes and stopped the time machine getting destroyed easily. Doing that whole previous 3 minutes thing that Whis can do, block the ki blast. Somebody can jump and block the ki blast from the time machine, and then and everything, and then Black would have gone back to the future and stuff like that. So I don't know why they didn't do that here, because then they wouldn't need the whole Cell's time machine altogether. But it does make it a little bit more plot driven and plot device, and it really does make it a little bit more interesting. So yeah, so now we get a new ending as well. We get a new ending finally for Dragon Ball Super as well. Very interesting opening, very nice and calm going, and it's a nice new ending as well. I'm curious how long this ending is going to last, because this is our actual first proper ending change that we get in Dragon Ball Super. So it's nice that we have, for the first year we had the same ending, I think, for the first year. Now we've got this new ending, but we still but keeping with the Dragon Ball tradition, we are keeping the same opening until some other hits as well. So very nice that we've got a new ending as well, and we've still got the same opening at the moment. But other than that, very great and interesting episode, very much more informative episode as well for Dragon Ball Super. And I am really curious about where this is going to go at the same time. But overall, comment down below what you liked and didn't like about this episode of Dragon Ball Super, and hit that subscribe button if you want to see more of my videos as well. I've been your host, Kai from Kai's Otaku Corner, member of the O Club, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye for now. See ya. Hey guys, Kai from Kai's Otaku Corner here, member of the O Club, and hopefully you enjoyed my review for Dragon Ball Super episode 50. And as always, you can hit the I to bring down the card menu, so you can check out my last 3 Dragon Ball Super reviews along with the playlist. And if you enjoyed what you've seen here, you can even hit that subscribe button to keep up to date with all my latest videos as along with that. And if you liked the video, you can hit that like button as well. And if you want to follow me on Facebook and Twitter, just click the links down in the video description. Don't know how many times I have to make that clear. The links are down in the video description. And if you want to follow me on Anime Amino, just search Kai's Otaku Corner in the Anime Amino app. And I'll see you next time for another anime manga chapter review, episode review. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye for now. See ya!